What is going on, guys? Ultimate Deadpool here, back with a hopefully fairly short video. So we have a ton of minifigures in front of me, most of which are for one movie, the other three are for their own separate movies. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into things. And I'm not going to go ahead and cut away like I have the last 27 times I've tried to film this video. So first off, we've got Spider-Man. He's going to get a reboot or remade movie. At some point. It's not going to be the same story as the other one that I absolutely can't stand that happened on the original channel. It is going to be different. I will make a special Green Goblin for it, so the Green Goblin will end up being the main villain. So expect that. Ghost Rider is going to get a remade movie at some point in the future. And either Vengeance or Mephisto is going to be the main villain. Hades will probably end up being in it just as for shits and giggles. So expect something like that to happen in the future. And then I've been pondering a Superman movie for years on how to do one. So at some point I will look at doing a very small Superman movie at some point. So great. Now that that's out of the way, on to what I'm sure everybody's wanting me to talk about right now. And that is Gravity Man. So all of these characters that are in front right now are for the Gravity Man movie. Now, I've been putting this off because I don't want to do it, because I don't want to rush it. But everybody's been asking me to do it, so I think it's about time that we get something started with it. Now, all of these characters up here, all 6 of them, are the same as the characters that are in the back. So, let's go ahead and start getting into things. Okay, so this is obviously going to be the main character, Gravity Man himself. So, this particular character's design is, I believe it's a Jango Fett body with custom printed arms and legs. I don't know where they're from. So anyway, these are the 3 main versions of Gravity Man that are going to be in the movie. He will use the space suit that looks like this for the beginning of the movie when he goes up and does his mission. So, but other than that, he will probably use the gray suit. Now this is this is just a temporary thing until I can make a better looking suit. For his first outfit, and then later on he'll go into this, and then he'll use this one for a brief period, and then end up going back to this one. So just bear with me for a while, but the Gravity Man story is going to be a little bit different than what was done the first time, and in case you were wondering where that sound was my knuckles popping. So anyway, that's basically it on this character. On to the next one. And a hero is only as good as the villain that they fight. This is obviously Death. Now, Death does have an alternative outfit aside from this one here. It's the green, tan, and red one. Was his first ever design. I cannot find that one right now, so I will probably end up remaking it with more updated features. So expect something like that. It'll still be the same design, but it's going to be a more updated print. So, but you've got customized Dark Knight Batman torso, basic legs, the skull on it. Same thing on the back except with more red highlights. And then this is the standard Moon Knight body with a custom skull on the face and skull and crossbones on the chest. So most likely he'll wear this black mask most of the movie, and then closer or later he will have it removed. But throughout most of the movie, to keep his identity still a secret, he's probably going to end up wearing this black mask, because I guarantee you nobody's going to see nobody's going to know who his real identity is. It's not going to be anything obvious. It's going to be a very big mystery, just like it was in the original. So keep that in mind, that whoever you guys think is going to be the main, whoever Death is, don't expect anything, because it's going to be completely different. So On to the next one. Now, obviously, you can't have a good villain without having good henchmen, and as well as side villains. So this is one of the side villains. This is Jack Hammer. This is his original suit. This is his his main, not main suit, but it's his suit that he gets after he teams up with Death. So he uses this big ass sledgehammer thing that weighs like, I think, if I remember correctly, I made it weigh like 700 plus pounds. So it's very heavy, but basically his power is super strength. And he has a General Zod head with spiked hairpiece. So, and then his original design is stupid. I absolutely hate that design. But anyway, he'll start off using this, and then eventually he'll use the gray suit. I personally like the gray suit better, but that's just me. Okay, this character is not really a bad guy, and you'll see why in the movie. But he's just basically an idiot, so or just not. It's a more like bad influence. He's being influenced badly. So think of it that way. So we have Slimeball. He does have a human face, but I don't have him using it right now. So, like I said, just like everybody else, their first suit's on the, clear bricks, and then their main suit for future videos and movies is on the ground. Spider-Man torso and arms recolored and everything to make it look more slime-like. Moon Knight body with a slime decal on it, painted in green, and Batman legs, etc., etc. So I'm going to repeat myself quite a bit in this video because of how many designs are basically palette swaps. And I think by far everybody's favorite side villain or side Gravity Man villain, Inferno. I don't know why everybody likes this character so much, but a lot of you guys have said that you absolutely love this villain. And he's really not a villain. I mean, he's more of like a hothead, hot-tempered character more than anything. He is still a bad guy, but he's really not a bad guy. So, I mean, it's confusing, I know. Just wait for the movie to come out. So, like I said, he'll wear something like this to start off the movie. Later on, he'll go into the orange suit. Next up, we have is who's called the Electrifier, or Electrify, one of the two. Same thing as before, Moon Knight body, recolored, and then he's got a recolored Flash logo on it. Now, his suit actually does kind of look purple because of the print that I put on there. I will change that at some point, but his main colors are blue and white. Then he wears this other alternative suit. I'm pretty sure this is Lightning Lad from the DC Future characters, Legion of... I can't think of his name. I think Legion of Superheroes or whatever the hell it's called. I can't remember. I want to say that's what this body came from originally, but I don't remember Lego actually making a Lightning Lad character. But he does have a tattoo on his arm, and to be fair though, the logo on his belt buckle does look like the Legion of Superheroes design or logo. So I don't know. I'm sure somebody will let me know down in the comments below. So that's basically it for this video. My main focus was to try to get people to see more of the Gravity Man characters. And just as a heads up that will be coming out as quickly as possible. As well as this. Way back when I said I was not going to do any major videos with any characters from Gravity Man for other, crossed over with other characters, because I felt like it would take away from certain characters, like, Slimeball. Your Gravity Man couldn't team up with Spider-Man because something just wouldn't work right, or something like that. So I'm still trying to stick by that, but at the same time, I think it'd be better off if I did go ahead and start crossing over some of those characters. So expect that in the future. expect, Gravity Man to team up with, Punisher, Ghost Rider, or hell, even Spider-Man, stuff like that. But just know that they're not going to be a big role, or the other characters are not going to be a big part of the video, so that way the Gravity Man characters do still get more attention, and people understand more about those characters and how they work. So that's basically it. But I just thought I'd go ahead and put that out there. So at some point, each one of these characters is going to appear. Most of these characters have already appeared in tons of videos. Death was in Target Deadpool. Inferno's appeared in a few things. Jackhammer's appeared in a couple of things. Slimeball's appeared in a couple of things. Electric Shock has been in a couple of things. And then, Gravity Man's appeared in a few, but he hasn't appeared in as many. So each one of these characters is going to have their own separate spin-off video. So like each one of these guys over here is going to get their own origin story before the actual movie comes out. So that way, when I do add these characters to this storyline, everyone knows who these characters are, what they can do, and how they go about doing it. So, just as a heads up on that. So, that's basically it. I mean, the only other thing I could really do right now is I did make a pre-Ghost Rider transforming face. So it is it's a little hard to see, but it is a Two-Face face, oddly enough, recolored and redesigned and whatever to make it look like Johnny's head is burning. You can see some bones and stuff, some of his fragments of his skull and whatnot on fire. He's got one red eye, one yellow eye, because for those of you who don't know, anytime I have Ghost Rider change, he usually starts off with a red head and then ends up going, or red eyes and then goes into yellow. So that's why I did that. So expect to see this head quite a bit anytime Ghost Rider is in a video, especially if he's Johnny Blaze first. Expect to see that head for when he transforms. Because every time I do it, I never liked the way I did it because there was never that in-between face. So that's where this comes in. So that's pretty much it. There's not much else to do. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys on next time on Ultimate Deadpool. Peace out. You guys are awesome. I'll see you guys all later. Bye.